petroleum exploration and production, refining, marketing and transportation, coal and minerals, agricultural and industrial chemicals, polymer products, fibers, industrial and consumer products, biomedical products, the 8 business segments of today's DuPont. What do they add up to? Technologies, a profound commitment to research underpinning all of the many businesses of the company worldwide. Diversity, from natural resource exploration to pioneering research at the frontiers of the biosciences. Linkages, from petrochemical feedstocks through to the most highly valued and valuable end products. Focus, strategically pushing each business activity toward the high-value end of its product spectrum. Clearly, one way to define the opportunities of tomorrow's DuPont is to understand the main strengths of each of its business segments today. Petroleum exploration and production. What is the driving force? The need to find new petroleum supplies in politically stable areas of the world. Today, more than ever, this means looking for oil in more difficult and challenging environments. That's why an aggressive exploration and production program this year is focused on such projects as further development of significant U.S. deposits like the Lobo Sand gas trend in South Texas, accelerated efforts to improve oil recovery techniques to produce a greater percentage of the petroleum in a formation. These include projects in Texas and California that will produce oil that previously would have been left behind. The development of new reserves in Alaska that will add to the company's future U.S. production, and continued exploration and production in the North Sea, where Conoco technology is at the forefront. Today, the Murchison platform is a model of efficient and effective platform design. And tomorrow, the world's first operational tension leg platform developed by Conoco will be installed at the Hutton Field in the North Sea, opening the door to production in water depths never before possible. Petroleum refining, marketing, and transportation. Refining. In the U.S. and in Europe, refineries and natural gas processing plants produce products ranging from gasoline to heating fuel and petrochemical feedstocks, and the world's highest volume of premium petroleum coke. Lake Charles, Louisiana. At the company's largest refinery, a major project is underway that will increase production of higher value products and permit the use of lower cost feedstocks to achieve flexibility. Flexibility is the key to greater efficiency and profitability, as the company has demonstrated at its European refineries. By 1983, Lake Charles will be able to process as much as 100,000 barrels daily of the more widely available heavy feedstocks and those with high sulfur content. Efficiency is also the goal for the company's extensive transportation and marketing efforts. To move crude oil and other feedstocks quickly and economically to processing facilities and finished products rapidly to the marketplace, where Conoco's gasoline and related products are sold under a variety of brands through a network of efficient, high-volume retail outlets in 41 states and 7 foreign countries. Coal and minerals. As the nation's second largest coal producer, with vast reserves of both steam and metallurgical coal, the company has embarked on an ambitious program to open new markets for coal at home and abroad. One thrust is combustion research, perfecting better ways for utilities and industry to burn high-sulfur eastern steam coal in an environmentally acceptable way, increasing the markets for this abundant fuel. Here at Library, Pennsylvania, a new coal research laboratory is under construction to support and extend this effort. At the same time, Consolidation Coal is actively pursuing the development of new markets for American coal overseas, an effort that includes not only an aggressive marketing program, but also the conversion of this marine terminal in Baltimore. When completed in 1983, the facility will be able to handle exports of 10 million tons of coal a year, including coal from the company's major new low-sulfur reserve in Pennsylvania. The drive to develop new coal markets is accompanied by continuing efforts to improve the productivity and safety of the company's mining operations, already among the best in the industry. Agricultural and industrial chemicals. The need for effective crop protection chemicals continues to increase as world food requirements soar. DuPont manufactures and markets fungicides, insecticides, and products for weed control throughout the world. Products which have emerged from more than half a century of commitment to agrochemical research. This year, 2 herbicides for weeds will be introduced under the names Glean and Oust. Glean, to control weeds in wheat, and Oust, for industrial weed control, are extremely active at very low application rates, and yet are unusually safe for man and the environment. The industrial chemicals businesses range from production of pigments, like titanium dioxide, used to whiten and to add opacity to paper, paint, and textiles, to specialty chemicals, such as hydrogen peroxide for water purification, and fluorochemicals used as soil repellents for apparel, upholstery, and carpet yarns, to chemical intermediates used in the company's own production of fibers and plastics. DuPont is the world's largest and lowest cost producer of the ingredients it uses for nylon. This business is a good example of how DuPont's success in industrial chemicals is built on a broad base of chemical process technologies, world-scale manufacturing plants, and a dedication to cost reduction and energy conservation. Efforts which are in turn dependent on the company's extensive and long-term chemical research and engineering capabilities. Polymer products. The world's largest and most diversified producer of polymer-based products, DuPont supplies most major markets with plastic resins, elastomers, films, and other fabricated products. Opportunities for DuPont's polymer-based businesses continue to increase in the transportation, electric and electronic, packaging, and construction industries, with products that can perform critical functions under demanding conditions. Some examples. Teflon PFA protects instrument cables used deep in underground oil wells. Permacept membranes convert salt water to fresh at reasonable costs. To help serve today's and tomorrow's transportation needs, DuPont's innovative polymer products combine lighter weight with reduced energy consumption for virtually every mode of transportation, from automobiles to the U.S. Space Shuttle Columbia. Fibers. DuPont develops, manufactures, and sells the world's most extensive family of man-made fibers and has a leadership position in most major markets. Proprietary specialty fibers, characterized by fast growth and high value in use, constitute better than 1/3 of the business and include Kevlar and Nomex aramid fibers, Antron VCF nylon, Tyvek spun-bonded olefin, and Lycra spandex fiber. The balance of the business is in high-volume fibers, where rigid attention to high-quality standards, combined with consistent productivity improvement and reduced cost and energy consumption, have maintained market leadership worldwide. Markets for specialty and high-volume fibers include apparel and home fabrics, home and commercial carpet, and a vast array of industrial and specialty applications. For example, Kevlar, with its high strength and light weight, is setting new standards of performance for composite materials in aircraft construction. A $200 million expansion of facilities for Kevlar to 45 million pounds per year will be fully operational by the end of 1982. Industrial and consumer products. From electronics, one of the fastest growing high technology businesses of DuPont, to explosives, its oldest business, industrial and consumer products mirror the strength and diversity of the company as a whole. DuPont is one of the world's leading suppliers of high-performance materials to the electronics industry, including Riston dry film resist for the manufacture of printed circuit boards, thick fill materials to lay down paths for electronic circuits, Freon solvents used to ensure reliability of critical electronic components, gold-plated miniature connectors used throughout the telecommunications and computer industries, chromium dioxide particles for use in premium quality audio and video cassettes. The industrial and consumer product segment also includes printing and industrial photographic systems, a worldwide business offering films and systems to improve quality and productivity. An example, bright light, low silver content films which eliminate the need for a darkroom. Finishes. Here, the focus is on industrial markets where the outstanding performance of DuPont finishes is highly valued. Explosives. Tovex water gel explosives are the standard, the safe, effective replacement for dynamite throughout the world. Consumer products. Remington sporting firearms, Teflon and Silverstone nonstick cookware, and Korean building products offer DuPont technology and product innovation to a variety of markets worldwide. Biomedical products. With a strong base in the life sciences, a number of new products, and an intensified research effort, the biomedical product segment offers exceptional promise with diagnostic products, including X-ray films and systems, radiopharmaceuticals, and clinical diagnostic instruments. Pharmaceuticals to treat schizophrenia, to reduce pain, to combat influenza, to prevent blood clots, and to reverse narcotic effects. Products for medical research, including chemicals and instruments used in studies of biological systems and biochemical reactions. New developments include the introduction of several important new diagnostic tests for use with the automatic clinical analyzer. That brings the total of tests to 48, with more on the way. New medical recording films for video imaging diagnostic systems, supplementing the company's leadership position in conventional X-ray technologies. Narcan, the first pharmaceutical to be sold under the DuPont name to European markets. Hepatolite, a new radiopharmaceutical introduced by New England Nuclear to help physicians diagnose gallbladder disease. And construction is underway for a new $85 million life sciences research laboratory to help assure a continuing flow of research contributions to support all of the biomedical businesses. 8 business segments, more than 80 major businesses, all built on a foundation of unique technical strength, an exceptional aggregation of research and engineering talents in disciplines from geology to chemical engineering and the life sciences, in molecular genetics, polymers, high-performance catalysts, new energy and feedstock sources, microcircuitry, supporting new business or breaking new ground, backed by the resources, experience, and commitment to sustain a research effort that places DuPont at the forefront of technology. This is DuPont, Science linked to business strategy, the compelling force which drives each of the 8 business segments and the company as a whole. This is what makes DuPont unique. This is what will enable DuPont to continue its long tradition of success and growth on into its future.